5, 4, 3, 2. Well, good evening and welcome to Bomb Shelter Videos this week. My name is Bill Board and I'm your host for this week's program. We have got a great show for you tonight. I want you to stick around and stay tuned. Before I go any further, let me remind you that this week's featured album is a new band. I've really been enjoying them a lot. They're called Executive Slacks and the album is called Fire and Ice. It's off what label? Fundamental record label. Definitely a great record to check out. Tonight, like I told you, something really special. We're going to watch in its entirety the cult classic produced in Anchorage, Alaska, entitled Hostages. Before we get into the movie, though, we have as a special guest this week, the writer of Hostages, Mr. Peter Hill. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening, Bill. Thanks for letting me be on your show.
Hey, thanks for coming and joining us here at the Bomb Shelter today. Before I go any further, I want to ask you one question, and that question is, how did Hostages actually come to be?
Well, it was more a project in making a film and kind of a study in the way people are. We seem to feel that we're so different from each other, but when thrown into a situation that is alien to our day-to-day lives, we find out we have a lot more in common than we realize.
Well, you were inspired to create this story because you actually do ride a city bus.
That's part of it. I wanted something that I've seen on buses. You see every kind of person there is, and that was certainly an inspiration. I also wanted to do something that scared people, something in horror.
Scared them?
Scared people. I mean, the thought that anybody, and no matter what the situation, you can be on an elevator or a bus, anywhere, you can be a victim.
All right, good. I know what you're saying. It's just like you never really know. I guess the message is that everybody has some true value, whether you can actually see it or not.
Surface images are the worst way of judging people.
Good. Well, anyway, gang, I guess it's time. So this is a Bomb Shelter video exclusive right here on Bomb Shelter Videos. Written by Peter Hill, produced by No Budget Productions, the Alaskan cult classic, Hostages.
Send your food to Africa. Officials there get mad. Millions of people die. Religions keep on fighting. Lebanon does not exist. Arabs, the Jews, they must persist. Central American peasants killed by foreign presents. Send your food to Africa. Officials there get fed up. Millions of people die. Religions keep on fighting.
Did you see the news yesterday? That kid in the Safeway, you know? He's just walking through the parking lot blasting at the cops. Jeez. Seen too many Dirty Harry movies, you know? I figure, you know, he's probably thinking that he can count their shots, you know, but he forgets all about the 12 gigs they keep in the car. They just blasted him away. Saved us a lot of money. Of course, his partner just gives up, so we're going to have to feed and house him for years. Unless some slick attorney gets him off on some kind of technicality, you know. I swear. No, this state is really going down the tubes. When I came back up here, you didn't have to lock your doors, nothing, you know. But now, because some kid thinks the world owes him everything, you can't even go grocery shopping, you know. Not even safe.
We'll get their attention one way or another. Fuck a few heads, then home to mother. Give them our message that don't be seen. Otherwise,
Don't
they
turn
might
off,
be
but they have to push you out right here on the highway.
Run a mutt? Ken Warhood. Immaturity is so easy when you're juvenile. We'll fight back 'cause we're so fun. Anarchy and all that junk. Promote your business and spray paint green.
We're gonna kill us all, you know.
Building
Building satellites, circle the Earth. They can destroy the entire planet. Turn right at the next stop. Turn right or die.
Break the windows, we'll crash the hall. Break some bottles, spray paint a wall. Man, there is that crew that we rule. No sense of humor, 'cause we're too cool. Let's get juvenile, get you good. Run amok, pretend we're hood. Immaturity is so easy when you're juvenile.
The secret to AIDS is the gorillas. There are entire tribes that have it and live. You live! Stand up and walk to the back of the bus and sit!
All right, way to go.
Shut up!
Yes, sir.
Welcome to anarchy.
There are people who can help you. This really isn't necessary. We can talk. It will help. We can just talk.
Can't talk to anybody.
You can't talk to them, lady. Not when they're like that. I had a brother-in-law who got like that once. Didn't even recognize his own family.
He was never like this. He never tried to hurt anyone.
Only himself and everybody who tried to stop him.
Get up and walk slowly to the back of the bus. Every time you see the girls in Penthouse, they steal a little away a piece of your soul. Get back here. Come on.
Cuff yourself to your buddy. You too, Romeo. Come on. Come on. Now do her.
much longer now.
Okay, punk, you do our other side, and yourself too. Come on. Come on. Help complete the circle. Let's move it. Come on.
The Muslims think that if you kill someone, that you'll take their power and it'll protect you from the voices. But they're wrong. You have to control their thoughts and their feelings. That's why Ted Turner's so powerful, because he understands the voices. He knows about the voices.
Come on, clip yourself to her. Go on, let's complete the circle. We don't have much time. Fuck, hell I will!
Oh, God.
Go on, hook him up. Come on, come on. Come on!
I'm not playing with a full
I
deck.
want to be helping.
My elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Go ahead. The voices know already.
I lost some of my marble. I'm half above the wall.
I took first aid once, maybe I can help.
I don't have both oars in the water.
Here, sit up.
seen anybody shot before.
I have, in a demonstration. The police shot the kid standing next to me. Only they were using shotguns.
Maybe you can help me. This isn't anything like they taught me in class.
Sorry. Don't worry about it, it's no problem. We ain't dead yet. Besides, I would have done the same thing.
I have some Valium in my purse. Will it help?
If you give it to me.
Shut up.
Can't hurt.
Who the hell are you telling to shut up?
You asshole.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Good.
I can stop the bleeding, but there's no way of telling how much damage the bullet did.
It's not like it's in the movies, is it?
Not even close. You can't smell it in the movies. I think you should stay still and keep warm. Oh yeah, fluids.
Go for it, man. Besides, we bought him with the hot check anyway.
We're gonna get a draw on his paycheck to cover it.
Spent all my military time behind a desk. Maybe if I'd gone to Vietnam, this wouldn't hurt so much.
Oh shit, look what he's doing now. Don't you get it? What he said about washing the windows? If the cops can't see it and they can't use snipers, so the windows won't shatter.
The most perfect drug. We don't even know it. It increases their control over you. They even put sugar in salt. And Coffee Mate explodes.
Sound funny, but my name's Sean and that's Paul.
My name's Jennifer. Please call me Jen, not Jenny.
We know. We ride the bus a lot.
I've seen you.
Funny, you never acted like you did.
Except when we fuck up.
I'm Allison Milston Clark. I've seen you too.
I'm Sid. And this is Janet. We only just started riding the bus.
Oh, we bought a trailer. It's kind of far from the city. We looked at others, but it was the cheapest one. I mean, keep talking. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter how inane it is. If we stop to think about what's happening. I have a Volvo, a little Volvo, but I take the bus to work because it saves energy.
But you don't use it to buy groceries, huh?
How long have you been living together?
Married. 6 months and 2 weeks.
Didn't you say you had a brother that is...
My brother isn't crazy. He's got emotional problems.
Drug problems, you mean?
The drugs are a symptom. He's sick.
Sick of working. The guy is a grown man and he's still living at home.
He is seeing a therapist.
The 5th one this year, right? Not counting the ones he's seen at the hospital.
Oh, so he should go to some institution, right?
Well, he certainly shouldn't be living at home. Your parents are starting to look like ghosts. And you can't even sleep without those damn pills. What's he gonna do when your parents are gone? No one else will take him.
Maybe that's what's happened to him.
You know how they say a city only has a week or two of food on hand? Well, I think that's the way people are. I think after a couple of weeks of the world dumping on you, your sanity just plumb wears out.
That's some crazy shit you're spouting off before Looney Tunes took over, saving us money.
Yeah, strange. Sometimes I think my father has climbed inside my head, is making me talk like him. I even say some of the same words sometimes. You know, I swore I'd never talk like that when I grew up.
I know how you feel.
Everybody's got some kind of craziness locked up inside them. When I was a kid, I hated being tied up or restrained. My brothers would want to play cowboys and Indians, and I'd just scream. Even with my lovers, I just couldn't stand it.
Do we really want to hear this?
Sometimes you guys remind me of all the things I don't dare talk about. Walking around dressed in death. I'd like to run over people who've been rude to me. To smash into them and watch their bodies smear across the pavement.
He seems so ready, like this was something he's planned to do all his life.
The police will know how to handle this.
We can't let the police walk into this. He wants them to come. I've read the same books he has.
I just hope that he dies first so I can watch.
God, I'm cold.
I wish I hadn't said that, man. I was trying to forget about the cold. Maybe he'll turn up the heat so we can warm up a little bit.
If we all sit together, we'll be okay. In about 20 minutes, this place is going to be like an icebox.
I think I'll stay here.
Please?
Thanks, buddy.
Anytime.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. War is mass murder. Don't leave it to the politicians. They have no brains for strategic thought. Modest civilian
When the
casualties.
doctor put the receiver in my teeth, that's when I first was able to hear the voices. You know, before I could...
Thank God, it's over!
Not quite. Keys are still up there.
Lemon, Ethiopia, surplus food in America, genocide in Afghanistan. How much more can we stand? Send your food to Africa. Officials that get.
All right. Hey, that was great, Peter. That was a lot of fun. I bet that brings back a lot of memories watching hostages, huh?
It certainly does. I remember laying on my back in 3 o'clock in the morning in a cold city bus, swearing I would never, ever do it again.
Are you going to do it again?
Yes.
So what's the new project?
It's a movie called Midsummer's Night.
Midsummer's Night. Sounds good, sounds good. I hope I can get involved. Anyway, Peter, thanks for coming out and being a part of Bomb Shelter Videos tonight. Folks, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been a great program, a little bit different than a normal program, and I hope that you got a chance to listen to the Clyng-Onz and Skate Death. Those are a couple of Alaskan bands that did the whole soundtrack for the movie Hostages. And let me remind you that tonight's special featured band was Executive Slacks off their album Fire and Ice. Tune in next week. I'm going to have a great show for you. Once again, my name's Bill Board. You've been tuned into Bomb Shelter Videos. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. Thank you for staying tuned, and now it's time for a Bomb Shelter Videos exclusive video by the Clyng-Onz, their latest video, Bum.
1, 2, 3, go. Snotty nose, smelly breath, gnarly shadow full of death. Empty pockets, wrinkled shirt, rotten teeth, sidewalk dirt. What the truth? Jelly brain, sloppy speech, beg a quarter out of reach. Razor stubble, scabbing knees, sleep on pavement, take a pee. Have to vomit, blow apart, push around a shopping cart. Bloodshot eye, nose of red, none to fly. Baggy trousers, smoking bud, buzzing flies, got no guts. Lots of balance, stumbling step, eating garbage, wiping death. Snotty nose and smelly breath, life for you is only death.
And now, a Frank and Bart Network special report. It's come to our attention that cable viewers have discovered a new phenomenon known as community access. We've been here all along, claims Community Access Coordinator Patty Lynn Drury. It just seems that viewers are tuning in more regularly.
Well, we've been here all along. It just seems like people are tuning in a lot more frequently.
She also states that Community Access carries a large variety of programming, including music, art, comedy, and much more.
We carry a wide variety of programming. There's music, art, comedy, and much, much more.
To find out more about this exciting phenomenon, tune into Community Access Wednesdays starting at 6 p.m., Sunday afternoon starting at 3 p.m. on Channel 3, the Open Channel. Community Access programming airs every Wednesday starting at 6 p.m. and every Sunday starting at 3 p.m. on Channel 3, the Open Channel. This has been a Frank and Bart Network special report. Here's a few reasons to watch the Frank and Bart Comedy Network.
We're adorable, boys!
Honey, I'm in the mood.
We don't know!
I'm Dick. We're Paisley Love.
Hi, Mom.
Peanut peas.
Comedy Wrestling Connection.
Because we don't deliver.
Hey, good evening, and welcome to the Frank
and Bart
Comedy Network.